it's Laurel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited. Dawn is back with Too Much. This is a visual film. Let's go ahead and see what this is all about. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, that was a nice little pause. Ooh. Love the harmonization. Very nice. Ooh. Very nice. I love that. Nice. The texture is so interesting. I really enjoy how it's going back and forth and playing with the instrumentation. Okay, very, very nice. I'm glad that, I think there was also a live version of this. I'm glad I reacted to the visual film first, just because I really like seeing the vision behind everything, right? I think it was really interesting, especially at the beginning, the girl leaving slowly, but we see it in different angles. And then we also see her like coming back, like reversing kind of thing. And I think that matches the tone overall of the song, which I really enjoyed. And then a few other visual aspects that I really liked is, first, I love this is in black and white or grayscale, and I love how it had this kind of muted, dreamy feel, which in the chorus, it talked about like everything feeling like a dream, and it really felt like a dream, so I enjoyed that aspect. From the beginning, I love the instrumental with this kind of guitar, slow solo coming around, and really, really kind of building up that idea of, oh, this is gonna be dreamy kind of feeling with it. And I really felt that the instrumental gave that at the very beginning. In verse 1, I was not expecting Dawn to sing so much. That was so good. I really love, there was a filter over the voice to make it sound far away. I'm not sure what the filter that is called, but I really enjoyed that aspect of it. Filters were used a lot in this, especially to make some things fuzzy and things like that. But it really gave that dream aspect that he was talking about in the chorus, right? Which I really, really enjoyed. From the first verse, you know, as Dawn's voice is coming in, there is a really nice quality to how short, I don't want to say short the verse is, but it is quite short. in comparison to the rest of the song, because the instrumental plays such an important part. It has, like, again, that slow, hazy kind of feeling over it. So I love the use of quiet, but also the use of the instrumental in this as being kind of a moving factor. So we have the verse happening, and then there's a slight pause before we go into the second part of the verse, which has a lot of harmonization, which I absolutely loved. And I loved how the first verse was quite thin in what was going on texture-wise. There wasn't as much happening, and I thought that was really nice, because as the chorus goes on, and especially into verse 2, we get such a thicker texture, okay? So it really was playing around with kind of like the, you know, when we talk about texture is like everything that is happening all at once, right? So in the first verse, it's a lot less. And then as things go on, there's a lot more harmonization, more filters, everything else as the song continues, right? So in the chorus really feels like a dream, like we have a filter over everything. Even when you're looking at the visual aspects, you know, it's kind of like Don moving slowly, and you kind of have the leftover parts of himself. Like, that's really interesting to me as well. Then we have an instrumental transition, which I think is smart, because we're playing around again with the pauses or the quiets within it. And again, we're playing with thick texture versus thin. So I enjoyed that as aspect, because in verse 2 we had so much texture. A lot was going on. We added a whole bunch more. There was, of course, that harmonization. At the very beginning, there wasn't a lot, but as the second verse grew, there was so much adding to it. And I also loved that it just wasn't harmonization. It was going back and forth between different things. So that was really interesting to listen to. And then I love at the very end, we have this little tag with Dawn doing a little bit of what seems like scatting alongside the instrumental. Scatting is just, you know, when you put melody to random like sounds. I mean, they're not always random. There's usually a semblance of form to them, but it seems random, right? So you could like do a do, or you could do like a la or something like that, right? So in here, that was definitely at the, like, towards the end. I really enjoyed that aspect for it. So I really thought this was quite interesting. I'm definitely going to have to go listen to the live now, but I'm curious to know what you guys thought about this. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite part of the song or the music video? And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.